start the discussion with a question to you, Mr. Rao. In your opinion, what are some of the key financial habits or strategies that investors should adopt to ensure their long term financial well being? Let's have the opening statement from you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gautam. And indeed, it's a great pleasure and opportunity to be part of one, it's the 33rd Nivesh Mahakumbh, and second, this Elite panel. And more so, we are discussing on financial well being. And as you rightly put it in your opening remarks, soon after the International Yoga Day, which is a holistic wellness of everything in life. And looking back, holistic wellness broadly, it's a life is always a multi-dimensional. I mean, it's like whether you are a professional well-being or whether it's a physical, your spiritual, your emotional, or like your intellectual, and all that underlining theme is a financial well-being. I mean, if there's one thing is missing, all the six dimensions get into a very difficult zone. I mean, and another part I look at is the financial wellness. What exactly it comes to be a financial wellness? It is like a state of healthy living. I mean, and how that state of healthy living can come when Mahesh was talking about financial knowledge, and it's not just financial knowledge. I mean, we have here Vishalji who does a lot of financial planning, and then that leads to that goal setting, which can create for an investor the best life. And probably I look at this as a holistic approach to the money and life. And it is like, doing more what you love, and also like, bring what brings joy. It is not that, I put my only goals, but I'm not living my life. And effectively, well-being comes of, it's not just financial education per se or financial, it's our, your beliefs and your behaviors, which can lead to your being. And put it on the strategy when you talk about what are the financial habits. Probably today we are living in AI and Chat GPT movement, and I can call this as a Chat GPT movement for us for having a financial well-being. What is that GPT for me is you have your goals and you have your plans, and you need to traverse through your life and how you plan for each step and what you can do. I mean, then when yoga day, most of us will think on the physically fit, and the financial well-being you need to look at physically fit. Then how you reach there, what kind of goals you need to have. And the first is to have your own goal post. I mean, if it is a life planning, if it is a long-term planning, what kind of goal post you have. Then have you done your retirement, I mean your risk assessment. Then then second step goes to automate your savings. And while you're automating your savings, you need to balance between there's a formula which we always talk about. Your income minus expenditure is equal to savings, which doesn't happen. Rather, how you can redefine that is income minus savings is equal to expenditure. Means you need to audit your savings and audit your spendings. And the habit could be start saving early, and habit could be like addressing the most problematic part of our life is to have impulsive spending. And I also have seen of late, especially during the pandemic, there is the impulsive investing. I mean, that's where I get back what is not regulated. It could be, I mean, needless to say, it could be a crypto. Once you have not understood, better to keep away from it. And this is where you can get a financial well-being. I think it's Warren Buffett who said it is like it's wealth does not come from your income, but wealth comes from the investment. I know on the panel there are the specialists who can talk about how you can look at. And when we work in the work, we always busy with our key KPIs. I know it's the key performance indicators, but when it comes to your financial well-being, you need to have your own KPIs. That first KPI, the K I look at is, it is about knowing yourself. And once you know yourself, then you have your plan where you intend to go and plan according to your priorities. And that I is investing according to your priorities. And it's like how you can look. I mean, if you have a long-term plan, when you are talking, when you said about long-term wealth, and it's at that long-term wealth, don't forget to take care of your short-term, especially your emergency fund and consistency contingency fund. And I narrate this in most of my sessions. It is a SIP way of investing. It's not only the mutual fund systematic investment plan, but that SIP is a simple acronym for me. What I look at is, one, you need to save consistently, and you need to invest appropriately according to your goal, and then periodic rebalance. that can give you that right well-being, that can get you into the long-term goal. And it's about how you can move forward. I think this is what I would like to say.
An awareness initiative of Aditya Birla Sun Life Mutual Fund. Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme related documents carefully.